My mom's moving in next week for good. You're home all day tapping away at your computer anyway, so you can handle the housework and look after her too. Just like that? Yeah. You're her daughter-in-law. What's wrong with helping out? Cook a few meals, do some laundry? Is that really going to kill you? Chen Ming, I make 1.2 million yuan a year and work on reports until midnight. You make 300,000 and clock out on time every day, and you want me to just wait on your mom? There you go, bringing up money again. Sure, you bought this place before we married, but once we got married, it became our home. I'm the man of this house too. Besides, taking care of my mom is part of being her daughter-in-law. If you won't do it, then let's get divorced. Fine. Since we're family, no need to keep score. Don't worry. I'll make sure your mom is very well taken care of. See? Was that so hard? Now that's what a good wife sounds like. A good wife? He thought he'd won. What he didn't know was, when I say fine, it never means just fine. Suits, toiletries, random stuff. If it belongs to a man, box it up and ship it to this address. Ma'am, these are all men's belongings. Does your husband know you're clearing everything out? I'll pay double. If anything goes wrong, it's on me. Just one thing, move fast and don't wake the pig sleeping inside. Got it. Guys, let's move. Quick and quiet. Ms. Lin, the fingerprint lock is changed and the tamper alarm is on. Unless it's you, nobody's getting through that door. Perfect, thanks. Chen Ming, the second you get off work today, you're never setting foot in this apartment again. Bam! Lin Shi, what are you doing in there? Open the door, come on, what the hell is going on? Why did you change the locks? I'm just helping you be the devoted son you want to be. What did you say? Your mom misses you so much, so I express shipped all your luggage back home. It'll arrive tomorrow. Shouldn't you hurry back and sign for your big act of filial devotion? Are you insane? This is our home? Who gave you the right to throw my stuff out? We're married, so half this place is mine. If I bring my mom here, you helping me take care of her is only right. Only right? You freeloaded so long you actually think you own the place. Chen Ming, let me remind you. I paid for this apartment in full before we married, and the deed has one name on it. Lin Shi. Legally, this is my home, not yours. Now get out. Lin Shi, we've been together 7 years. My mom only wanted to stay a few days and you kicked me out over that. How can you be this petty? I'm petty? Chen Ming, ask yourself that. Last time your mom stayed for a month, she used the limited edition Hermes scarf my mother gave me to wipe down a greasy table. Then she said, "It's just a rag. What's so precious about it?" And what did you say? She doesn't know about that stuff. Would it kill you to let it go? Fine, I let it go. Then she washed your stinky socks with my silk pajamas. When I called her out, she sat in the living room crying and making a scene. And the second you got home, you blamed me without even asking what happened. Can't you just stop upsetting an old woman? So I let that go too. Then she brought your relatives over to smoke and drink, and they burned a hole in my expensive wool rug. You said, "They're family. We can't throw them out. It's nice having people around." I gave in to you and your mom so many times that you started treating me like I had no feelings of my own. Not anymore. I'm done giving in. You're still dragging up ancient history? You just can't stand my mom. You're right. I can't stand her, and I can't stand you either. What I can't stand is one parasite trying to turn my home into your family's charity project, and another grown man bleeding me dry like a spoiled child. Fine, you're ruthless. I'll call your parents right now and let them see how their precious daughter treats her husband. Go ahead. I've been meaning to ask them how they were blind enough to let me marry a man who gaslights me while plotting to drain his in-laws dry. Honey, I was wrong. I was upset and talking nonsense. Let me in. Can we sit down and talk this through? Talk? There's nothing left to talk about. Drop that disgusting act. Chen Ming, hear me clearly. You will never set foot in this apartment again. Honey, don't do this. Open the door. Blocked on every platform. Nana, phase 1 of my endgame is complete. Beautiful. Now let it simmer and see how far this nightmare mother-son duo will go. Well, my lovely mother-in-law sure didn't waste any time calling to raise hell. Hello? Lin Shi, you heartless woman. You dumped Ah Ming's luggage back here like trash. What is that supposed to mean? You're kicking my son out? Mom, that's not fair. Didn't Ah Ming say he missed you terribly? I'm just helping him be a good son by sending him home to keep you company. How is that kicking him out? Don't give me that nonsense. I'm your mother-in-law. Open that door and take my son back right now. Mom, I don't think you're getting it. I paid for this apartment. Chen Ming has lived here rent-free for 7 years. If I say he's out, he's out. Why is my life so miserable? I worked myself to the bone putting my son through college, and he married a woman like you. 7 years of marriage and not even a child, and now you're throwing my son out. What did our Chen family ever do to deserve this? First, having a child isn't my responsibility alone, and it's not an obligation I owe anyone. Second, I'll say it again. That's my apartment. It's not our home, and it definitely doesn't belong to the Chen family. So what if it's your apartment? You make a little money and suddenly you're better than everyone? You can just throw people out? Without our Ah Ming, nobody would want you. You're 32. What decent man would marry you now? I'm 32. So what? I bought my home outright while your son couldn't afford a bathroom on his own? Without me, can your son even support himself? What are you saying? Are you calling my son a freeloader? A freeloader? You know better than anyone whether he is one. Listen to me, Lin Shi. Don't push your luck. Next week, I'm taking Ah Ming straight to your office. Your bosses and coworkers are going to see exactly what kind of cold-blooded woman you are. Be my guest. But here's a friendly warning. Seriously disrupting a workplace can mean detention and a fine. Go ahead and try it. We'll see what's more embarrassing, your scene or the cops escorting you out. Detention? Linshi, do you really have to make this so ugly? Ugly? The moment you told me I was supposed to serve your mother, you stopped caring about my dignity. You made it ugly first. Linshi, what do you actually want? What do I want? You'll find out soon enough. I organized every bank statement and transfer from the past few years, down to the last detail. The real fight is only beginning. Ms. Lin, don't go over there yet. 2 people are arguing at the entrance and demanding to see you by name. You vicious woman. First you steal my son's apartment, then you throw him out. Listen up, if you don't hand over the keys today, I'll make sure you can never show your face in this neighborhood again. It's my apartment, why would I give you a key? Everyone, listen to this. This is how a rich city woman bullies people from the countryside. My son works hard to support the family while she does nothing but spend his money, and now she won't even let her mother-in-law inside. Wow, she looks so respectable, but she's cold-hearted. She'd even throw out her own mother-in-law. You ungrateful woman, open the door and give my son's apartment back. Linshi, you finally decided to show your face. Don't touch me. Are you done making a scene? The neighbors are watching. You don't care about your reputation at work anymore? You forced me into this. You locked me out, my mom came all this way to see me, and now we don't even have a place to stay. What was I supposed to do? Exactly, couples argue, but you don't throw your husband out. That's way too far. No place to stay? Then why don't you explain something first? For the past 3 years, you've secretly transferred 500,000 yuan to your sister Chen Jing. What exactly was that family support money for? Linshi, how did you know? What, 500,000? What support money? Chen Ming, is what she said true? Everyone, listen to this. Transfer to Chen Jing. Note, 200,000 yuan for a home down payment. And here's another one. 100,000 for renovations, 150,000 for a car. Oh my god. And there are tens of thousands more in smaller transfers. Using your wife's money to bankroll your whole family? This guy is next level freeloading. Chen Ming, look closely. That's the total of every transfer, calculated down to the last cent. I was going to settle for kicking you out and let everyone keep some dignity, but apparently we're going to have to settle this properly, in court. That full 500,000 yuan was marital property you secretly moved behind my back. And I'm telling you now, I will recover every last yuan you took with interest. Impossible. How did you find all of this? It's over. I'm finished. Ah Ming, what's wrong? Don't scare me. What's on that paper? What did she mean about court? Did you really take 500,000 yuan from her? Wow. Taking your wife's hard-earned money to buy your own sister a house and a car? That little scheme is so loud I can hear it from upstairs. Exactly. Classic gold-digging family leech. And that old lady was just making a scene on the ground like she had the moral high ground. What a family. Linshi, you're ruthless. You won't leave me any way out. Fine. This isn't over. Anytime. One friendly tip, though. Get yourself a good lawyer. You're about to be served. Attorney Zhang, it's gone this far. I've preserved all the evidence. Step 1. Sue to recover the 500,000 yuan. Step 2. Draft the divorce agreement immediately. I want him walking away with nothing. That was call number 10, right? Chen Ming is officially panicking. Good. Let him panic. That's how everyone sees he has nowhere left to run. Honey, I was wrong. I really only lent that 500,000 to my sister. I swear I'll make her pay you back. Linshi, don't be so heartless. I'm begging you. After 7 years together, can't you give me one more chance? All this begging just to avoid paying back the 500,000? Somehow this loser keeps finding a new low. That's about all he's capable of. You secured the voice recordings and surveillance footage, right? Don't worry. The divorce filing and asset preservation request are already submitted. By tomorrow at the latest, all his assets and salary accounts will be frozen. Perfect. Cut off his cash first. Let's see how far this parasite gets without a host. Chen Ming, these are your legal documents. Hey, Chen Ming! Why didn't the deposit for the team dinner go through? Finance says your salary account and all your bank cards have been frozen. What, frozen? Linshi, you actually sued me? And you froze all my cards? What the hell do you want? I want back everything that's mine. And then I want you, Chen Ming, completely out of my life. Dream on! You think you've won? If I'm going down, I'm taking you with me. I'll ruin your reputation and show everyone what kind of vicious woman that million-a-year executive really is. And there it is, the desperate meltdown. I'm embarrassed for him. Let him keep going. Every stupid move he makes from here on out becomes another piece of evidence I can use against his whole family. Chen Ming moved fast. He published an article titled, "Million Yuan Executive Kicks Out Husband," painting me as a cruel gold digger and himself as the innocent nice guy. Chen Ming, your storytelling is still terrible. You're out of tricks. Now he's got the whole internet piling on me. I bet paying those trolls emptied the last coins out of his pocket. Ms. Lin, the online backlash is like a tsunami. Reporters are flooding the front desk with calls. The board wants to know whether this could damage the company. What? Did the board just meet me today? Have they forgotten what I do in a crisis? Tell the board this won't hurt the company. It'll become free publicity. I was hoping he'd make a bigger scene. He's fabricating facts and inciting online harassment. Tell legal to pursue the strongest defamation case available. Lin Shi, scared now? The whole internet is talking about you. If you don't want this getting worse, drop the lawsuit, apologize to my mom, and invite me back home. You bought a few trolls and think you can blackmail me? Chen Ming, you really overestimate yourself. You're still dreaming at the edge of the cliff. Wait for the court papers. Jiang Nan, get PR ready to post everywhere. Title it, How I Sent My Ex-Husband Home to Be a Good Son. The legal notices are already out across every platform. Time to drop the receipts. First, my original property deed. I bought the apartment in full before marriage, proving he has zero claim to it. Second, the 500,000 yuan he transferred to his sister, plus printed chat logs showing his family plotting to drain my assets. Lin Shi, you're an outsider in our family. Your property and your money all belong to the Chen family. Add the recordings of her grabbing my belongings and throwing tantrums. Let the whole internet hear what this wonderful mother-in-law is really like. Also include Chen Ming's luxury restaurant bills, designer purchases, and records showing over 100,000 yuan spent on gaming gear. Attach all those bills at the end. Let's see how long he can keep playing the humble, long-suffering nice guy after everyone sees that. Once we hit them with all of this, the whole family will drown in the backlash. Post it now. I want his fake image gone before sunset. Ms. Lin, that post was incredible. A textbook counterattack. The whole internet has seen who that guy really is. He spent his wife's money while pretending to be the nice guy, and his whole family was leeching off her. Now everyone's roasting him. It's glorious. Hard copy legal notices have been delivered to every major platform and to the influencers who spread the lies. We're demanding public apologies, and I've also formally filed the private criminal complaint for defamation with the court. Lin Shi, please delete the post. People are throwing dirty water on me in the street. I really know I was wrong. Now you're sorry? Too late. Losing your reputation was just the appetizer. You're going to answer for every single thing you've done. Chen Ming, your conduct has seriously damaged the company's reputation. You're officially fired. Pack your things and leave now. Director, Lin Shi set me up. Please give me one more chance. I can't lose this job. Everybody come look. Lin Shi, that vicious woman, threw my son out of his home and even got him fired. Someone that cruel will get what's coming to her. Ms. Lin, she's the only one causing trouble downstairs. We're recording everything, including the entire scene she's making. Good. Make sure her defamatory statements are clearly recorded, then remove this mess from the property. Ma'am, your behavior may constitute disorderly conduct. Everything is being recorded. Leave immediately, or security will escort you out. I'm Lin Shi's mother-in-law, you security guard. Touch me and see what happens. Let go of me, they're throwing me out. Lin Shi, you little brat, you'll pay for this someday. Since you love your son so much, I'll be generous and let the two of you reunite in court. Lin Shi, the entire company has your back. PR and legal are at your disposal. Focus on handling your family situation. Thank you, Chairman. I won't let my personal life affect the business. Disgraced and out of options, Chen Ming actually made my dad his last hope. Dad, Lin Shi's been dazzled by money and status. She's insisting on divorcing me. I've been framed. Please talk some sense into her. Chen Ming, do you think I'm blind or stupid? What did you take my daughter for? An ATM? At least an ATM only gives you your own money. You're a parasite. Dad, let me explain. You tried to scheme against the Lin family and thought my daughter was easy to bully? This marriage ends now. Even if my daughter stays single forever, I'll never let scum like you hurt her again. Dad, please listen to me. On the day the case officially went to court, I put on my sharpest battle makeup. Chen Ming, Huang Guifeng, every last cent you've taken from me, I will make you pay back with interest. Mediator, we agreed on the 500,000 I gave my sister. My wife makes over $1 million a year. What's wrong with her helping my sister out? Isn't that what family does? What family does? Mr. Chen, do you even have a conscience? Bro, she didn't find out, right? Mom says you should trick her into buying you another luxury car. Relax, she's just a dumb little money machine. That was just a joke. So he can change the locks without asking me and just kick me out? He tossed me out like I was a stray dog. Not an ounce of decency. Decency? You really think you get to use that word? Lin Shi, my mom is moving in tomorrow. I don't care how busy work gets. Keep the house in order too, got it? That's an order, not a discussion. Mr. Chen, when you gave that order, did you ever ask Ms. Lin what she wanted? Why do you think your wife is obligated to wait on your mother for free while you sit back and keep draining her dry? I deserve half that apartment. I gave 7 years to this family. I earned it. Gave so much, Mr. Chen? That is some world-class nerve. For the last 3 years, all your income went to luxury spending and your family back home. You contributed nothing here. Lin Shi quietly paid the mortgage, utilities, even the loan on the car you drive. I was just doing my part differently. Doing your part? For 7 years, I kept swallowing my pride and backing down to hold this so-called family together. All that patience got me was more demands and exploitation. I went from hopeful about this marriage to disappointed to completely done. Chen Ming, game over. You won't take a single cent of what's mine. Mediator, we also have screenshots of Chen Ming threatening my client. They're clear evidence of threats to her safety and attempted extortion. Mediator, that was just something I said in the heat of an argument. You can't take it literally. Please consider this carefully. Does this volatile, calculating behavior look like someone capable of a rational conversation? Chen Ming's conduct was extremely serious. All physical evidence has been verified as authentic and is admitted in full. It's over, completely over. Chen Ming, every mask and every lie ends here. Now you get to answer for every illegal thing you've done. Lin Shi, the ruling is in. The court granted all your claims and approved the divorce. Your premarital home and the marital assets awarded to you are yours. What about the 500,000 yuan Chen Ming illegally transferred? He has 1 month to pay it all back. The judge also formally reprimanded him on the record. His credit record is wrecked. What he tried to take from me, he has to give back with interest.
Appeal! File an appeal! Why does she get the house and the car?
Because her evidence is airtight. An appeal would only burn more money. You have no chance of winning. I've already applied for compulsory enforcement. I heard his mom is scrambling to find him a second wife so the bride price can cover that 500,000 yuan debt. Marriage for debt relief. Classy. Honestly, that plan is perfectly on brand for them. Greed and scheming finally dropped him into the pit he dug himself. He got exactly what he earned while my bright new life was only beginning. You useless fool! Didn't you swear you had her under control? Now you got none of the money and you're 500,000 yuan in debt. Mom, please stop. The doctor told you to rest. How did I end up with a son who ruins everything?
Get out!
Chen Jing, that money went toward buying your place. Help me cover this for now. Bro, your mess is your responsibility. This is on you. I can't help. Well, look who's back, the village college boy. Heard you've hit a rough patch. All that education, huh? Guess everybody has bad luck sometimes. Chen Ming, based on the requirements for this position, you don't currently meet our hiring criteria. I can start at entry level. I'm not asking for much money. This interview is over. You may leave now. It's gone. All of it. The home, the job. Even my family wants nothing to do with me. I sold the apartment packed with bad memories and left all the pressure and resentment from 7 years of marriage behind with it. The moment I handed over the keys, I felt no sadness. For the first time, I knew with absolute clarity that I was finally free. I bought a new place downtown with a huge terrace. Every single thing inside was something I chose for myself. Every day, I stood by the floor-to-ceiling windows watching the city skyline change, excited for the new life waiting for me. By unanimous decision of management, you're officially promoted to vice president, overseeing key projects and a team of several hundred people. Thank you to the company and the team for trusting me. This promotion isn't just recognition, it means greater responsibility, and I won't let you down. After leaving that marriage, I started working out, traveling where I wanted, meeting new people, and rediscovering things I used to love. My life became full and exciting. I stopped shrinking myself, and confidence finally came back into my eyes. I heard Chen Ming moved back to his hometown and works as a clerk at a small factory for 3,000 yuan a month. Money's pretty tight for him. Every now and then, old classmates would mention Chen Ming. But whatever happened to him had nothing to do with me anymore. It's still 3,000 this month. Business is bad, so a raise isn't happening anytime soon. Watch your spending. I'm just trying to buy a high-speed rail ticket to look for work in another city. Why does the system keep saying I'm not eligible to buy one? You're on the court's judgment debtor blacklist and under travel and high-spending restrictions, so you can't buy a high-speed rail ticket right now. I can barely stand now and I feel awful every night. From now on, you need to come home early and take care of me. I work at the factory all day, then come home and take care of you all night. At this rate, I don't even have time to breathe. Ask around again. If a woman is willing to marry me, we can negotiate the bride price and everything else. I swear I'll treat her right. It's not that I don't want to help. No one wants to marry a man buried in debt who also has to care for his mother long term. Chen Ming finally got the filial duty and responsibility he claimed to want, but lost his career, his marriage, and the comfortable life he once had. I had already left all that noise and misery far behind, taken control of my own life again, and started walking toward a future that was truly mine. 3 years later, one quiet evening, I sat on the terrace of my new home, watching the sun set over the city and enjoying the rare peace. Why are you only getting here now? Weren't you supposed to be here at 6? I've been waiting on the terrace for half an hour. Don't even ask. My afternoon case ran 90 minutes over. The client started crying in court, and even the judge couldn't calm them down. Isn't it the weekend? Why were you still in court? Do lawyers seriously not get days off anymore? Divorce cases don't care what day it is. Once the parties start fighting, nobody can stop the chaos. Enough about my case. Guess who I ran into outside the courthouse today? You will never guess. If you're going out of your way to tell me, it can't be just some random acquaintance. Who surprised you that much? I ran into Chen Ming outside the courthouse. Compared with 3 years ago, he looks like a completely different person. He called me Attorney Zhang in this weak voice and said he was there for Wang Guifan's case. Hasn't Chen Ming been taking care of Wang Guifan this whole time? What happened that ended up in court? The hospital sued him over unpaid medical bills, and Wang Guifan's situation is worse than you'd think. She had surgery before, but the bill was never fully paid, so the hospital took Chen Ming to court. What did the court decide? On 3,000 yuan a month, he can't have much money for medical bills. The court ordered installments, taking 1/3 of his paycheck every month. What's left barely covers living costs. He rents a tiny room on the outskirts for 800 yuan a month, and after expenses, there's basically nothing left. When you put it that way, he really has almost nothing left each month. Who knows how long that hospital debt will take to pay off? Oh, and before he left, he specifically asked about you, whether you were doing well and if your career and life were going smoothly. He actually asked about me? What did you tell him? I told him you're doing great, that you're now a company VP and you recently represented the company at a product launch in Paris. He went quiet for a long time, finally said, "Good," then picked up his papers and left. Good. Hearing that, I realized I felt absolutely nothing. There wasn't even anything else I wanted to ask. Just looking at you, I can tell you've truly moved on. In that case, we never need to bring him up again. Enough about him. You haven't eaten, right? Come on, let's hit that Cantonese place downstairs. And you're buying. Dinner, sure. But why am I paying? Because you drank my wine, and I also saved you from Chen Ming questions. You definitely owe me a good meal. Look, Zhou Ming posted on WeChat Moments. He's in town on a business trip. Zhou Ming? That name sounds familiar, but I can't place it. The student council president from college, the really handsome one. You forgot? Oh, right. He was meticulous, just a little too by the book. That Cantonese place we're going to is close to where he checked in. Think we'll run into him? The city is huge. What are the odds? That's exactly what makes a surprise meeting feel like fate. Lin Shi? What a coincidence. You're eating here too? Zhou Ming? What a surprise! Jiang Nan and I came to try their signature dishes. So this is Director Zhou you've told me about. Nice to finally meet the legend in person. I just got here too. I'm alone. If you don't mind, join me. Dinner's on me. Well, with Director Zhou being this generous, Lin Shi and I won't say no. Then we'll let Director Zhou pick up the tab. I heard you were just transferred back to headquarters. An eligible bachelor like you comes back, and every single woman in the circle is going to come knocking. Eligible bachelor? I've just been buried in work all these years, never had time for dating, so yeah, I'm still single. Single is good. Jiang Nan just told me you're the company's youngest VP now. Guess that first prize in the programming contest wasn't for nothing. You still remember a contest from 12 years ago? Of course, I wrote the award speech for you myself. You wore a white shirt and a ponytail that day, and when you held the trophy, your smile was brighter than the sun. You even remember what she wore 12 years ago? Zhou Ming, did you have a crush on our Lin Shi back then? We were classmates. She just left a slightly stronger impression, that's all. Added you. Was this profile photo taken on your terrace? You can see the whole city at dusk behind you. Yeah, I just moved into a big flat. After work, I love sitting on the terrace with tea and a little breeze. No wonder you seem so relaxed. A higher view really does change your perspective. Too bad my apartment doesn't have a big terrace. I'm missing that kind of luxury. If you're free this weekend, Director Zhou, come by my terrace for tea anytime. Deal. I'm holding you to that, so don't back out later. You're the guest today. No way I'm letting you pay for our first meal together. Fine, I'll owe you this one, but next time I'm definitely treating. My ride's here. You two keep talking. I'm heading out. What neighborhood do you live in? I'm driving anyway. I can drop you off. Just behind here. It's around the corner. Only a few steps. No need. It's no trouble. It's dark out and I can make sure our youngest VP gets home safely. My place is literally around the corner. Yours is half a city away. Director Zhou, that's one very creative definition of on the way. Okay, it's not on the way, but if I get to take you home, crossing half the city is worth it. Remember college? You flipped a table at me over the budget, then turned around and held the whole project together yourself. You've always had this strength that's impossible not to notice. I was hot-headed back then. Now I just refuse to make myself miserable for anyone. The day you slammed that table, I knew one thing. You should never have to shrink yourself for anyone. Director Zhou, with a memory like that, are you complimenting me or holding a grudge? Definitely a compliment. That courage to never settle for less? I've admired it for 12 years. We're here! About what we said at dinner. If I'm free Saturday afternoon, I really am coming over for tea on your terrace. You're always welcome. I'll have the tea ready, so don't stand me up. Don't worry, I'm not missing a chance this good. Lin Shi, seeing you today, you're just like you were 12 years ago. You still light up a room. That's because I finally became the version of myself I actually love. I passed an old pastry shop and picked these up. Hope they're your kind of thing. Director Joe showing up was enough. You didn't need a gift. Come in. You've got quite the setup here. Tea, flowers, a terrace, this is nice. If you like it, come hang out anytime. I've been so busy since transferring back that I haven't even unpacked. Linshi, is it too late for me to learn how to live like this? Never too late. Start by going home tonight and unpacking that suitcase. Deal, I'm unpacking it tonight. Life should be like this magnolia tree. It follows its rhythm, but every bloom still gives you something to look forward to. I didn't know Director Joe was such a romantic comparing life to flowers blooming. It's not romance. I genuinely look forward to it. Madam VP, next time I'll take you biking by the river. The route is gorgeous. You bike too? I thought you only knew how to sit in an office reading reports. Then I definitely have to take you. Time to show you another side of me. Over the next few weeks, Zhou Ming quietly became part of my life with perfect boundaries. Not too close, not too distant, always leaving us both room to breathe. I had to admit, Director Joe was kind of interesting. Madam VP, I took your advice. I put a little succulent in my office. Director 2 works fast. Succulents are easy, but don't overwater them. That's how you kill them. Yes, ma'am. I'll follow Professor Lin's instructions exactly. Bike ride by the river Saturday. Can Madam VP squeeze me into her schedule? I'm working late Friday, but Saturday morning works. Saturday morning it is. I'll pick you up on time. It's a date. This one's brand new and just for you. I picked it out last week. The color suits you perfectly. Director Joe even nails the gifts. Fine. I won't pretend I don't like it. How did you know I wanted warm water? I noticed when you changed your water at the Cantonese restaurant. Since the day we met again, I've remembered the little things you like. Zhou Ming, you're making me think you might actually be into me. No need to wonder. I am into you. Director Joe, are you always this direct about your feelings? You don't mind that I've been divorced? Do you mind? I used to see it as a regret. Now I see it as a badge of honor. Without those years, I wouldn't be who I am now. Exactly. The woman you are now is the woman I like. Nothing in your past takes away from your shine. Zhou Ming, I feel good around you too. I'm not rushing to label this, but I'm open to seeing where it goes. Then we'll let it unfold naturally. If it's you, I'm in no rush. What made you come home today? You didn't even call first. I was craving your hot soup, and I wanted to come talk with you for a while. Come in. The soup's been staying warm on the stove. Look at you now, light in your eyes, a smile on your face. As your mom, that puts my heart completely at ease. Your daughter's career is going great and she's sleeping well. How could I not be doing well? I mean, you've truly let that terrible marriage go. Right after the divorce, I barely slept. I was terrified you'd keep pretending you were fine while hurting inside. Mom, that wasn't suffering. It was me taking off a pair of shoes that never fit and finally getting back onto my own open road. I used to think marriage was a shelter from every storm. Then I realized I could build my own castle. That's my girl, capable, confident, and never needing to cling to anyone else just to grow. What about Zhou Ming? You went biking by the river today. How did it go? Pretty good. He knows when to step forward and when to give space. He respects my independence and the pace I want. But Mom, love isn't a lifeline to me anymore. It's a bonus. If I have it, I'm happy. If I don't, my life is still full on its own. That's exactly how you should think. No people-pleasing, no settling. Only an equal deserves my daughter. Ha! You were already shining 12 years ago. After everything you've been through, you didn't dim. You polished yourself even brighter. Because I finally became the version of myself I love most. Nobody gets to define me anymore. Keep the steering wheel of your life in your own hands. Don't shrink, don't settle. Turns out the world is this wide. I don't need to live by someone else's light because I am my own sun. I don't wait for someone else to love me because I've already fallen completely in love with who I am now. No regrets about the past. No wasting the present. As for the future, we'll take it one day at a time.